In Lesson 3, our objective is going to be write and interpret numerical expressions and compare expressions using a visual model. So we're at the very beginning of our algebra at this point, and we're going to try to use drawings to try to understand them. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture of this. And we're going to start with number C. It says 2 times the difference between 49 and 5/10 and 35 and 5/10. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a tape diagram. It says 2 times the difference, so I'm going to go ahead and write the difference of 49 and 5/10. And I know the difference means subtraction, 37 and 5/10. But it says 2 times. So it's going to be 49 and 5/10 minus 37 and 5/10. And this whole total here, anytime you have a tape diagram, this here equals the total amount. Now, as an algebraic expression, since I would use parentheses, because I'm going to go 49 and 5/10 and 37 and 5/10. That is the difference. The difference of 49 and 5/10 minus 37 and 5/10, and I want 2 times the difference. Now, with algebra, a lot of times you do not put the x right next to it. If you got a parenthesis, you end up with 2 times 49 5/10 minus 37 and 5/10. Both these answers are acceptable, though. On D, it says the sum of 3 15s and 4 2s. So I'm going to take my tape diagram. It said 3 15s. So there's 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put 15 each one of them. And 4 2s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, this here would be the total sum. Now, in algebraic expression, since I have 3 15s, I will put 3 times 15, parentheses showing that's the operation right there, plus, which is the sum, and then we have 4 times 2. In these, it says in words. Now, when you're trying to put these in words, you want to key in on the parentheses, and then you want to key in on the operation, okay? See, this here is a plus sign, which we know is addition, so that means a sum. So I know that's the sum of 2 and 5/10 and 13 and 5/10. Now, if you come over here, I can see I still have 10 times. So over here, I can put 10 times the sum of 2 and 5/10 and 13 and 5/10. When it says sum of, we know that we're going to be putting parentheses in that. Now, this one down here, I'm going to do, let's go ahead and do this one down here. So on this one, I'll do C, because that's a little difficult. Now I can see the operation of here is the product, okay? But I see here is also the sum. So I could say the sum of the products of 50 and 2 and 15 and 2. Now the value of the expression, here I have 10 times 2.5 plus 13.5. I have to add these two, the parentheses, I have to do this first. Now 13 and 2 is 15, 0.5 and 0.5 is one whole, so it's going to end up being 16 times 10. And I know that if I'm multiplying a whole number by 10, it will just be adding a 0 in it. Down below, here I have 50 times 2 plus 15 times 2. Well, I know 50 times 2 is 100, plus 15 times 2 is 30, so the value would be 130. I'm going to go ahead and go over A here for you. Now, if you notice over to the right, they've done this, and they said it's 93 times the sum of 40 and 20 is greater than 39 times the sum of 49 and 20. Now, when I'm comparing these, and I'm going to do them out here, I rewrite them the same way, because remember, according to our community property, it doesn't matter which way we swap these around. So I can turn this and go 39 times 40 plus 20. And I can see right away, okay, that this 93 times is the larger product. So we know that at 93 times the sum of 40 and 2 is going to be greater than 40 and 2 times 39.